Good morning, Internet. We are off to our our next destination. Not our second, because this is technically our third destination. Bachar is following behind me in the Jeep. We're returning that today, and then we are off to the Great Sand Dunes in Colorado. It's 6 a.m. and it's beautiful, and I am 150% going to miss this place. Blue Creek, the Rio Grande National Forest, everything. One of our first real adventures with the RV.
Safety first. Yeah, she's dead. So we thought this was gonna be a simple little fix, but we noticed that on the inner side requires bulbs that are like this. We bought a bunch of those kind of bulbs, but on the outside requires bulbs like this. Look at that bulb. It looks pretty, but it shot the hell. Actually, it's pretty looking. A little confusion, but I'm gonna feel very victorious once we do this though. Oh, by the way, good morning. I'm actually not sure if Allie actually said that, but if not, hello. If so, I'm saying good morning because I haven't said that. So we're on our way to the Great Sand Dunes. So that should be fun. That's one of the places Allie really wants to go. This place was really beautiful. This was kind of like a stop off because the other place was like booked all weekend. So we were like, all right, let's go somewhere close. That way we can go there, you know, during the week or Sunday. It lucked out because this place was beautiful. I loved it so much. So one of the GoPro batteries on the trip dying. I don't know how. So I gotta try to find just a replacement GoPro battery. Now this is what I need. See, when there's no one here, what I like to do is I just yank on things, and that's the only way I can get somebody to come, is if the alarm goes off. Otherwise, you can't find anybody. That's a little trick if you ever need to get somebody at Walmart and nobody's paying attention.
It's not funny, don't do that.
You excited?
I'm so excited. Look how beautiful this is. Oh,
I don't know if you guys, I'm sure you can. That right there is just a pile of sand.
I know, I'm too excited about this, but this is so cool.
It's like an adult sandbox.
It is. Oh.
It's so random. I want to find the history or the reasoning why a big old pile of sand is just chilling like that. Allie's setting up our little campsite right now, making it all look nice. Finally get to bust out the awning a little bit, and that's our view. I think it's a little wet right now, so I don't know if they're open. So hopefully we're gonna go check it out a little bit later. Fingers crossed it doesn't rain or anything in the next day or two, because if it does, we can't do it, but if it doesn't, we can get these, like, basically are snowboards or sleds, and you can basically sled down the dunes. So fingers crossed it doesn't rain. So he's trying to rid us of all the flies.
Okay.
Get rid of them. Tell them to get out of here. All right, let's let them go so you don't eat them. You don't want to eat them. When you're driving in an RV, it's very, everything, you all right in there? Did you fall in the toilet? You're driving in an RV, it's like everyth's all compacted, just like the tour bus. The first thing you do when you want to park is that you just open everything up and just clean it all up, and it just looks really good. What'd you do?
What did you hear me in here?
Oh, what'd you do?
I was going.
We decided to go check out the sand dunes, but it looks like a storm is either gonna pass us really fast or hit us really hard. I wanted to go see this. Look, it's like sand everywhere. Wow, this is cool. Some things are just mind-blowing to me. Like, for example, how did this come about? There's just mountains everywhere, right? And then there's just a pile of sand. Like they're loving this. Come on, D. I think the best part about this is how much the dogs are loving it. It's just a giant beach for them. She's loving it. It's fascinating. I don't think I ever expected like something like this to exist outside of a desert. It is cold. I never expected Zoe to love this as much. And it just gets so quiet. It's so loud.
I want to come back here tomorrow before it rains.
Yeah, come early in the morning.
I'm gonna do this thing like where they're sledding. You like sled down hills. Oh.
They're playing. It's crazy. It looks just like the desert. Come here. Come here. Zoe, stop. Zoe, stop. Stop. She's running away. Allie and I were taking a photo and I just see Zoe in the background running away. It's actually kind of funny.
Hey, hang on. I have sugar in my hand.
Drop.
Hey, hang on.
Marley?
Marley, stop.
This dog is in love right now. All right, let's go. Watch your legs. I mean, just look at that behind me. That's got to be like one of the wonders of the world. Like, how does that happen? I just don't get it. I know I keep saying it, but I just don't get it. Let's go. You know what it kind of feels like? Somebody just had a giant bulldozer and just dumped a bunch of sand. That's kind of what it feels like. It's just like, just a bunch of giant helicopters just dumped sand, made a giant beach. It's like they wanted to make a beach here in Colorado. Obviously, I know that's not right, but that's just so cool. It's pretty gnarly. You can't even see them anymore. They just kind of disappeared. What's really kind of crazy is if you were just to look over there, you just think it was a mountain. Oh my God, water. You just think it's mountains. But it's spiral sands.
Believe it or not, right now, Char is actually helping some of our RV neighbors in the RV park, but he's having an issue with his phone, so Char's over there actually helping him, which warms my heart because they came over and helped us with a few things on our RV. No hesitation, and it's really nice that we can do something back for them. But one thing that we've noticed with this, like with the community, is that everyone is so kind and is so willing to help you out with anything that you need, because one thing that we've been learning is you're always going to make mistakes on RVs. You're always going to be learning something new, and that there's always somebody that can kind of help you because they've been through that situation before. He's reciprocating the gesture by helping him out with his phone right now, and hopefully he can get it fixed. We went to the sand dunes just for a little bit today. It started pouring. I think the dogs loved it. Obviously, Zoe ran off. Diesel was a lunatic. Did you like it? I'm kind of realizing that since we moved into the RV, that we haven't actually shown you guys what we've done with the place. I thought I would show you guys around and see what we've been living in for the past like 6 days and what we're going to be living in for the next 2 weeks. Obviously, you guys know that is the driver's seat and that is the passenger seat. Typically, this doesn't happen. Well, it happens once we park, but it doesn't happen when it's on the road. They're still not used to the RV quite yet, so it's gonna take them a little bit of time. This is one of our storage areas, and this is like a bunk above the driving area. Got the dog food up here. There's some other utensils and things in there. Obviously, Mr. Alien, he had to come and stay. Can't forget about the drone. The dogs love to be on the couches, so we put a blanket down just to make them a little bit more comfortable. But this is kind of like the living room slash kitchen slash dining room area. They love this side. This is like their favorite spot. What's cool is it breaks down and it turns into a bed. You come over here, and the nice thing that Lazy Days did for us is they hooked us up with pretty much everything and anything you could think of when it came to like utensils, coolers, chairs, tables, everything. So they put a giant Yeti in the RV. We haven't really used this area too much. We've used that for sure. But you have like your stove. Nobody actually uses this, but there is a stove on this. And then our refrigerator. This spot. This is the puppy spot. This is where the dogs sleep at night. This is the little puppy bed oasis. And then this is storage, bathroom. Now guys, remember, you do not do number 2 in there. It's bus rules, RV rules, no number 2 in there. This is a shower. It's really nice. It's awesome. We have this big bed. This is where all the magic happens. As in sleeping, guys. That's all we do. That's the RV. We just love this. I think the one thing that we were worried about is, you know, some people can get kind of like cooped up being in the same spot and in the same space. It's really tight and it just really, you can get irritated with each other. He can do his thing in the front, I can do my thing in the back, vice versa. I'm loving the RV life. I love it. I could do this forever, I really could. Oh, that's our view from our bedroom. You
like that?
Great. I really like your purple jacket. You're so fashion forward. So are we still working on it?
Yeah, his name's Dick. He's a very nice guy. Otherwise, he has to drive 3 hours to the Apple store for something simple I can fix probably for him.
Aren't you like loving how nice RV people are?
I really do. One, I think I'm gonna make this couple's freaking day. They don't have to drive all the way to
3 hours.
3 hours
Colorado Springs.
just to get it restored like I just did for them. 2, thought this was kind of funny. Apparently Zoe and Marley. Oh, by the way, I completely forgot. Where's my backpack? Zoe, I got you something. Brought it from the woods. Don't take it, Marley. I brought that stick all the way from Rio Grande Forest.
Yes.
And then Marley brought some sand dune into the, she put it in this little thing when she ran away.
Oh, it's gonna be so much fun to do too.
He said if you go that way too, there's like a lot of cool stuff. There's like a lot of ridges. He said don't go up it, use the ridges.
Okay.
And then he said if you go in the morning, you're most likely gonna be overboard. You're being a silly little bitch. Come take your stupid stick. That's yours.
You're so sweet. Do you want to go for a walk? Now that the rain stopped, we decided we're gonna go ahead and try and fly the drone.
You wanna go back to the drone?
We just set up. We're not going back today, we'll go tomorrow. Sun's about to set and I don't know how late they're open actually.
Let's go on the dune.
You guys look so cool.
Alright, you guys ready to go off the dune?
Alright, come on down.
I need new shoes.
Oh no, I mean.
That's how far the drone is right now. That's crazy. It's the furthest I've ever
It's just so beautiful.
16 satellites. My cell phone doesn't have any.
It doesn't make any sense.
Unbelievable how weird that looks. It literally looks like did we say what? Okay, so I was talking to the guy, and the reason why this exists is that the mountains, those mountains and these mountains would have sand come over, and they would have sand come over there, and the wind would meet in the middle, and it would just meet right there, and it just dump right there. That was hands down the furthest I've ever taken the drone. I think I maxed out at 8,000 feet away from me. I took it all the way over there. That's where the dunes are. And then those rocks, that one right there, that was the peak that I was flying around. I love this trip because not only are we, you know, going out and doing some cool stuff and enjoying it, like our little mini vacation, but I'm able to work. I can't ever not work. I always have to have something to do. And getting drone footage outside of a city, don't get me wrong, I love doing the drone intros when we're in cities, but be out here in nature, to fly that close to a mountain, to a pile of sand, yeah. Our little alien dude. By the way, did anyone come up with a name? I haven't had much reception, so I didn't actually have a chance.
Oh my god, it's your dad!
I know.
Crap, you haven't seen him in so long!
I don't know if anyone actually came up with a cool name for our alien.
Look at her, she's working on a computer.
You working on the computer? You want to edit that video? You're gonna sit on your sister? This is the best part when we actually aren't running around. We can actually grill. Mind you, the grill needs to be cleaned. And it actually is really, really nice out. You're gonna have the screen open. Hey, Mar.
I figured I would walk over here and end the vlog this way. Hang on, let me swoop around. Oh my gosh, okay, I'm losing my balance. Oh, thanks, son.